Dude, I really like this song. It's really fun. It's really easy. It's like it's just I think Michael Reeves used it when he was making one of his videos, and I was just like, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, dude. Give me just a second here. Oh, heck yeah, bud. All right. Hello. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do na 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 na. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. It's probably fine. I just need to remember not to yell too much. Hi, how's it going? It is a wonderful Friday. You know what I did yesterday? You know what I did all day yesterday is I was sick. All day yesterday, I was sick. I got my COVID shot on Wednesday, and all day Thursday, I woke up at about 5 a.m. and I was like, oh no, I can feel it. I could feel, you know how like you have certain tells that you're sick? For me, it was a few things. When I stood up, I woke up at like 5 a.m., so that wasn't good. But I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I got up and I could like feel my weight more. You know what I'm saying? Like if you, you know what I'm saying? When you're sick, you have certain tells. And for me, that was one of them. I could feel my weight. I drank some water and I could feel like, I couldn't taste the water, you know? I was like, oh no, I'm real sick. And so pretty much, you know what I did yesterday? I was like, sweet, I'm sick. I'll just play video games and watch TV all day. And here's what I didn't do, is those two things. Yeah, I love tasting water. I could just tell something was off in my mouth. And so all day yesterday, you know what I did? I slept. I took about 4 or 5 naps yesterday, as literally it hurt to look at things. It hurt to move my eyes to the left and to the right. And like, I was shivering and cold, so I was just like, cool, I'll stay in my warm bed. And I just watched Binding of Isaac videos and StarCraft 2 videos, and that was it. That's all I did yesterday. But, however, I did also watch Justice League, the original version, and then today I'm gonna try to watch, maybe if I get time, I'm gonna try to watch the Zack Snyder cut. So we'll see. But hi, good morning. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Hope you guys are having a fun time. Today we're going to be playing some Sea of Thieves is on the docket. We'll see if we actually do. I mean, like, we're gonna hopefully have some fun. Hopefully have a good time. Water. Look, I love water. I have this, like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my favorite color is red. My favorite color is red. I have a red backpack. I have a red car. I think I have every clothing. I have one piece of every clothing all in red. I have red pants. I have 2 pairs of red pants. I have a bunch of red shirts. I think I have a red jacket too. I don't have red shoes. I need to get some red shoes. I have red underwear and red socks. And I also have that for yellow because I'm a crazy person. How's it going, VP? Welcome back. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Dude, I was sick all day yesterday. And so it feels nice to not be sick. Oh, my lymph node. If you guys don't know, there's like parts of your body that swell up when you're sick because those are the parts of your body that are making antibodies to fight off whatever is inside of your body. It's fighting off whatever's a bad germ in your body. And you have a few in front of your neck or over here. You have a few, I think, in the back of your neck, and you also have some in your armpits. And so I have one in my armpit that is still swollen and is just a big, it feels like there's a rock underneath my skin. I'm not gonna pull it out, but, you know. Feels bad for being sick to get better. Yeah. Feel bad, though, for feeling sick to get better. Yeah. I think, like, one of the best things is, after a sickness, is to take a shower. To me, that's really nice. When you can just cleanse yourself of the sickness, be like, all right, I got it out of myself. I got down with the sickness, now I want to get up and leave. Oh. How you doing, Goated? Hope you're doing well. Hi, Ginger. Hi, Moikezu. Oh, your name's just Moikez. I don't know why I sometimes add a U at the end. Even after years of hanging out. I don't know if it's been more than 2 years, Moikez, but dude, sometimes even years after hanging out in chat, right, and streaming, sometimes still mispronounce you guys' names. And that's just about how it goes. The high moment, shower. Low point, getting out. Oh, okay, but do you play music in the shower? I love singing in the shower, and I love listening to music in the shower. Like, it's so nice just to, like, getting out is still a thing because I still got music, and I'm like, ha, bongo la, bongo cha cha cha, as I'm like rubbing the towel across my body. It's great. It's a great time. I'm a big advocate for music in the shower. I try to always set up a playlist before I get in. That's for sure. How dare you call me the Japanese version of Moikasucha? I need to plug in my controller. I actually stopped listening to music in the shower. Oh, were you taking too long? I've never had that problem. I've never accidentally taken too long in the shower. No, Senpai. Notice me, Moikezu. Let's watch Attack on Titan together. Dude, I remember I used to watch Attack on Titan. I watched the first season of it when it first came out, and I was like, this is great. I can't wait for the second season. And then the second season came out, and I just didn't watch it. I was just like, I'm good. I also was watching it with friends that I'd no longer hang out with. So that's maybe a part of it, that I was like, well, I don't really hang out with them anymore. And it was kind of like our group thing. And so, you know, delete system 32. Okay, we have some options for what we want to make our ship look like today. I've harped about this before, but I made a TikTok video that got big. It has near 280 views now, and the other day it was 200. It was 200,000, and now it's 280,000. So that's wild that it's still going. But I made my ship a crab ship, and everyone hates that. So today I'm gonna try the Inky Boy a little bit more. Or how much money do I have? 69. Oh, 67. Sadly. We'll just go with the Kraken Boy. We'll get the Kraken hull, we'll get the Kraken sail, we'll get the Kraken. I don't have the Kraken steering wheel. We need to kill some more Krakens or the cannons, but we do have the capstan. It buzzing. The sound effect for followers aren't on. Oh, the Big Father. Oh, hi. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry. Let me fix that real quick. I'm sorry. There's like a thing that happens. Oh, I know what was up. Thank you for the follow, the Big Father. Hi, Poppy. Nope. Thank you for letting me know. Which one was it? Which alert? Was it the cartoon version of Shrek Elisa, or was it the other one, or was it the Titanfall? I mean, I guess the Titanfall one doesn't matter. By the way, today we're playing Sea of Thieves. Tomorrow on May 1st, a bunch of people are hopping onto Titanfall 2 to play. And that's because like they're trying to show Respawn Entertainment, the people that made the game and Apex Legends and Titanfall 1, that like, hey, people still like the game and they should make a third, please. And so I downloaded both Titanfall 1 and 2, but just so you know, if you're interested, don't download Titanfall 1 because it's not working. Titanfall 1 servers are not online. Just want to let you know. All right, so let me see this.
Friendly pilot on board.
There we go. I don't need to have that one on, but I put that one on for tomorrow. There it is. There it is. That's the good one. I like that one. That one's my favorite. It's the heavenly sheesh. The beautiful sheesh. Father, hello. How you doing, Poppy? Gotta stop saying that. How you doing, my man? Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. It's Friday, and normally for me that means it's pizza day, right? I like to try to have pizza on Fridays, just because I don't know. It's a fun thing to do. I love pizza, and I like just having. I love pizza, and I like having like once a week for pizza. It makes it like at the end of the week you get to relax. You know, it's the weekend and you get pizza. Oh, I love that. I love that all around. I think we're gonna do some more Order of Souls today. So I was gonna say normally I have pizza on Friday, but today's my mom's birthday. So instead of making pizza dough like I usually do and letting it rise all day, today we're gonna be having sushi, which I'm also excited about. And we've made sushi in the past, but dude, it's one of those things where it is just so much better if you buy sushi from a restaurant. Ooh, it's so much better. I enjoy it so much more. And I'm not trying to rag on my dad's cooking or on my own about how bad I am at making sushi. Sushi's hard to make. It's a process. If you've never sat down to home make sushi, there's a lot of parts that go into it, right? You need the sticky rice, you need all the ingredients, and then you need to like press it all together, and you need to have it taste good. That last part is the hardest part. Oh, vote for it. There we go. Where are we going? Let me just get our mission headed up. We're going to the Crooked Mast to kill 4 captains. All right. Anywhere nearby? They're usually somewhat nearby. There we go. South. Are there any shadows of ships on the board? Because those are people that will kill you for fun. Cool. Cool. No worries. We're good. And we're going to be heading, I believe that was southeast. Right? Cool. I like this game because there's a lot of diegetic, I think might be the right word, instructions, right? There's not like a whole lot on your HUD. You know how in most games, you always see your health bar, you will always see your stamina, you'll always see a mini map. In this game, it's just like, hey, if you want to know where you're going, literally pull out a compass. You have to literally just go, okay, which way is southeast? Ah, it's that way. And you can like show people that too. Or if you want to know what time of day it is, there's not a clock, but you do have a stopwatch. It's the 14th day of the month. Doesn't matter what month, but it's the 14th day of the month, and it's a little bit over. It's 3:30. 3:30 a.m. My gosh. Game? Okay, there we go. Calm down. Also, I can turn down my graphics just a little bit. Just put them down to common. I'm not trying to be a shiny Charizard from a Pokemon pack here. Dude, all the Pokemon stuff has been wild. I never got into Pokemon trading cards, but I did get into Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a lot younger. But it was like I didn't know the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! It was way more of haha, I like watching the show, and so I'm gonna pretend that I'm in the show and do that type of stuff, I'm gonna pretend I know the rules. And I'm gonna just use Pot of Greed to play Pot of Greed to play Pot of Greed. I play Pot of Greed, which lets me draw 2 more cards for Pot of Greed. Oh, that's a ship. Are they coming towards us? I wonder what their flag is. They're flying a flag, but I'm not sure what their flag is. Hopefully they're not coming to... They're not going to where we are. It looks like they might be going to that island. We'll see. We'll keep an eye out. That's one of the weird things in this game is that... Not weird, but one of the cautionary things about this game is that you can play it completely alone and never see another person. But once you see another person, you kind of got to pay attention. Because they could be friendly and you guys could share riches beyond belief. Or they could be another pirate trying to murder you. It's a half and half. For now, I'm just gonna... Oh, if they're behind us, they're probably going there. Oh, look at this nice straight line we've made. We set our course and we never even turned. Yeah, looks like they are coming into port where we just left. So they're probably turning in. So if anything, they're gonna take a couple minutes to deal with stuff. Do you guys want to play highs and lows? I kind of introduced this last time, but I guess I did it earlier in the week, so I guess it wouldn't make sense to do highs and lows of the week. But I guess of the past 2 days, my low, highs and lows is what was the high part, what was a good part of your day, and the low is what is a low part, what is a bad part of your day. Just to kind of like check in, just to kind of see what the vibe is. My low of yesterday was being sick all day. That sucked. But the high part is that, I had one of those things where when I napped and I woke up and I thought it was the next day. You know that? Ugh. That happened to me like 2 times. I was like, is it tomorrow? Is it the next day yet? That happened. the high part of my day, I don't know if I have one yet. Like, I woke up really hungry. I got to sleep last night, I guess is a high part. Because you know when you take a nap, you always sometimes, like, it's really hard to fall asleep. I did get to sleep, so that's my high. That's my high of yesterday and my low. And I don't have any new highs or lows today. Like, my breakfast was unremarkable. You know, I'm excited to be streaming. Oh, hi, I'm excited for is Morkezu. Morkez, if you're still up for it, I'm still down to play Space Engineers. That's what it's called. I was almost gonna call it Risk of Rain. Space Engineers after stream. I know you were wanting to do that a little bit, and like we said we were gonna, and then we just haven't been. So that's on me. I think because last weekend I was a bit busy with stuff. Is that another ship over there? Yes, but that ship is different. It has tattered sails, so that is a ghost ship. That's going to be important to note. You can kind of tell if if things have tattered sails, like those sails are whole, so that's fine. But you can kind of tell, you know. Is there a sunken ship over here? I'm not trying to run over them. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Give me just a second here. I have made this contraption where I have a Nintendo Switch, and I like to use it every once in a while. I don't use it a whole lot. I have Smash Brothers, and I have the big three. I have Mario Odyssey, I have Smash Brothers, and I have Breath of the Wild. I don't play it too often though, and that's on me. That's my bad. But I played it a little bit yesterday, and I've made this contraption. I've invented this thing. Definitely didn't steal it from anyone else's post before. Of where... Oh, I was trying to do a jump. Where you take a cardboard box and you cut off one side of it, and then you like cut this little area for the switch, and you can slide the switch in, and then you put the cardboard box over yourself. You just kind of... You lay down the cardboard box on top of yourself, and then you get to like just and then you can lay down while playing the Switch. You know, you can take the little controllers and hold them in your hand. And I was like, I feel like a genius for all this. It might not make sense of what I'm saying, but I can show you guys in a bit. Please don't. I thought if he missed, he might blow that video game red barrel, which is what I need to do, honestly. So these guys are not just your normal old skeletons. These are golden skeletons. They are skeletons where pots and pans and other pieces of metal have gotten stuck onto them. And the only way to kill them is by giving them a blast. So we're gonna try to do as much of that as possible. We can also set them on fire, I think, and that will do at least a little bit of work. Oh, that chicken's shadow. Perfect. But we need to kill 4 captains. 3 of them are gold plated. You can kind of see like the like chalice that's on them. So we're gonna pick up this gunpowder barrel and hope that we don't get shot while holding it as we try to find the others. But I got to play some Breath of the Wild yesterday, and that's been fun. It's one of those games where I've been playing very, very slowly, you know? I've been playing a little bit over some time. I'm not trying to, like, speed run it, although I have seen that. And I am tempted. But I'm playing it just every once in a while. I just now got to the Zora domain, if you know about it. If you've seen the game progression or whatnot. Okay, getting a little bit hurt here, but we're fine. I like the purple. Sir, no eating. I'm only allowed to eat. Okay, those skeletons spawned, perfect. Oh, 2, 3, oh, we're all 3 here? Oh, that's wonderfully good news. I got back on Space Engineers and I hijacked 2 spaceships for my base. I'm sorry. So yeah, there's multiplayer Space Engineers, and I know that, but like, are you playing on an online server? Nice, that was 1 captain. sir. That was 2. Oh, and I ran out. This will be fine. Maybe I can just shoot him? I don't think it's working too much. Okay, let's look for some more explosive barrels or something. So, do you have to get onto a, I see it. Do you have to get onto like a multiplayer server for that? Because I have gone on a multiplayer server, and that was neat, but I was really just doing it so that I could ask people questions, because I didn't know what I was doing. Nice. There we go. Oh, there must have been another one up there. Up there or something. So we have these skulls, and now we want to get them to our ship. We're going to try something here. We're going to put them on this cliff, and hopefully we can harpoon them with that. If we're a good enough shot this morning. Easy peasy. And we're just going to continue on our way. I was talking about something. Sure. Delicious snake. I was going to talk about something. I had a topic in mind, but I wasn't it slipped my mind once I had to deal with the skeletons. Well, there it goes. Not going to worry about it. If I wasn't going to talk about it then, I guess I won't now. Ooh. Dude. I was in Boy Scouts when I was a lot younger, and it's not that I stopped going, it's just that I aged out. Like, Boy Scouts or Scouts of America now it's called, because I think now they can have girls in it too. Scouts of America has a age limit where you can be, I think it's from like 11. How does this work? Does this work? We might not have set them enough on the cliff. I hear cannons. What is that ship doing? What is that ship doing? Okay, okay. In Boy Scouts of America, right, you can be in it from age 11 to 18, and so I aged out, and I got stuck in a rock in a hard place, and I guess the game said, no, not allowed to be there. That's the little failsafe, the death plane, if you will. And sometimes for trips, people would be waking up at the crack of dawn to do a polar bear swim. And if you don't know what that is, that's where people of their own volition go, haha, let's all jump in the freezing cold water at 5 a.m. and try to swim around this lake. And at some point, some people tried to get me to join them, be like, yeah, come on, Froth, let's all do the polar bear swim. And immediately I was like, like, I can't swim very well. I can't tread water with just my legs. I don't really have enough body fat to float, and I'm not trying to flex. I'm just saying, like, hey, this is something that I deal with, right? I can't float on my back for a long period of time because I don't have fat, and fat floats, right? And I feel like I'm not a great swimmer, and I have a low-key fear of drowning. And so I had to like make up some reason, just like, oh no, I can't, I got a thing in the morning. Sorry, I can't. But some people would do it. They would wake up at 5 a.m. and you would have people that follow you around in a little tugboat. You would wake up at 5 a.m. You'd go out to the lake, and you would swim around the entire lake or do like this circuit while there's people behind you in a rowboat in case you get tired or get hypothermia or give up or something. And I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna pass. You know, all of that doesn't sound good. I'll stay in my nice warm tent. Thank you very much. I think that sounds way better. They're AI as well, but I can't say I haven't hijacked player ships as well. The AI can target you, but what have you done in their faction? Oh, I did see that there is faction-based relations, I guess is the right word to say. There we go. Easy peasy. All right, we got this all done. real quick, I would like to check. Ooh, another ship on the horizon. That's a 1 to 2 player ship. Where did that? Is that one ship still over there? Maybe. We might go back. Oh, do I have another? Before going back, let's just do another mission. You can only get missions at the outpost, so I was like, Kraken's Fall. Let me find this real quick. Kraken Watchtower. I probably have so many stories of my adventures in scouting, but like it's been so long ago, and also I have so many that I don't always remember that I have them, or like it usually takes people to be like, Froth, have you ever done this? And I'm like, oh, I have a story about that, like the peeing on a fire thing, you know? I don't actively think about that until someone just talks about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did that, didn't I? I don't actively have those memories until someone reminds me that I have those memories. Which is maybe a problem, you know, as a streamer who wants to tell stories and make good conversation. To be like, oh man, I don't remember ever doing that. Do I have any other crazy stories? I do have one, but I don't think it's very fair to say on stream. I need to go southeast, and that's where, you know, we had a kid who joined our patrol and just was a bit disturbed and was dangerous and was eventually kicked out. And that's just because, you know, we had rules and then he didn't follow them, so it's like, you know, sucks to suck. You don't follow the rules, you know, and you put other people in harm's way, you know, get out of here. Shoo, mush, scram. But do I have any others? Like, that one's a big one that steps out. A lot of the stories are just like at campsites what happens. I remember I almost got lost once. And like and like we were about to blow our whistle, because that's how you show that you're lost, is to blow your whistle, and then people can find you because it will travel for a long amount of time without screaming. Because, you know, whistling is easier than screaming. Having like a whistle, not like doing bird chirps. And we were on this hike. Let me just get into it. We were on this hike where it was kind of, there wasn't a true trail all the time, so you kind of just had a general idea of where you needed to go. We all got maps and we all had compasses, and it was like, okay, go and find the campsite. And so we're like, okay, sure. So me and my best friend, we were going, and you know, we were finding the trail pretty well, and we were pretty sure we were going. And then at one point, like, we looked around, and we're like, wait a second, this is not familiar at all to where we need to be. Like, it says like there's this much elevation, and we're at like this really flat part, and we're not near any cliffs at all, really. And so like we weren't really sure, and just like so we started getting flustered, and people walked by us. Like a few 100 feet away, we saw some people walk by, but they didn't look like scouts. They looked like just normal people that were enjoying like their own vacation, like going for a hike around the lake or whatever. So we were like, okay, so they're over there, but like we're going a different way to our campsite because it's not where the normal populace goes. We were like, like what do we do? And we started getting scared, and I was like, oh no, what if we have to be in the woods all week? What if, like, what do we use for food? I know how to catch a rabbit, but I've never done it, you know, and like that type of stuff. Like, what if we run out of, how do you actually start a fire with 2 sticks? I've learned it, but I've never done it. What if we run out of flint and steel? Like all those worrisome problems. And so as we were like getting more and more freaked out, we finally were like, okay, I guess like let's call for help because we don't know where we are. And we took out our whistle and we brought it up to our lips, and we were about to whistle, and then someone's like, hey! And we looked up, and like near this like hill, there was one of our older scouts who was like, what are you guys doing down there? We're like, oh hey! And he's like, come over here. And apparently they'd been looking for us for like an hour now. Because there were a few older scouts that had walkie-talkies that were placed along the route, but you know, you just gotta sometimes you just gotta get yourself lost to find where you are. So we didn't end up getting lost. We ended up being able to get to the campsite. We had some mangoes. We swam in the lake. It was a good time, but oh boy, was it scary to almost be lost. Oh boy. It was one of those things. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Why are there so many just empty crates here? Or not even empty. It's just a bunch of crates in the water, huh? This is crate news. I'm sorry, chat. You have to deal with me. This is a great opportunity to get some supplies. You know, this is for the crater good. Okay, I'll stop. That's the last one. That's the last one. And here you go with the puns. Look, I like making puns, all right? I know it can be punishing at times, but I think they're a wonderful way to live. I deserve that. I deserve that. I accidentally misclicked. I threw a bomb right next to the explosive barrel that I got. My boat might sink. My boat might sink. Thank you, game. Keeping me humble. The game said no. The game said to stop. Okay. All right, game. I get you. You know, that was comedic timing at its best. Okay, we gotta really quickly fix our boat because it has a bunch of holes and it's probably filling up real fast. And it's on fire. Okay, here's how to fix your ship. 101. First, put out the fire. Maybe with the water that you're sinking from. There we go. There we go. Just kind of eventually put it out. Just get water near it, and hopefully it'll work. Is that not on the fire? Anyway, I probably have a whole lot of stories about scouting, but I need to recall them. It just eventually comes about. Okay. Fire's taken out. Oh, let's fix up some of these. I get you, game. I get you. You know, you weren't a fan, and I didn't know that was your opinion until you made me misclick. I can understand that. Okay. Okay. Let's dehydrate our boat a little bit, and then we'll go on shore. I guess I don't need to wonder what happened to that boat, huh? That giant crashed boat. It was this. It was a pun. A pun was its demise, much like my own. Okay, real quick, just before we hop off here, just want to scan the horizon real quick. Want to look for any other boats. You know, much like the Canadians, I just want to be sure what I'm talking about. Please, game, don't lightning strike me. Don't tase me, bro. Please. I'm just here for a good time. I swear. Alright. We'll lower our anchor, and we'll go onto shore and see who we need to kill. Because honestly, right now we're just like a pirate hitman. Because we need to kill Captain Pagel Glory. Sure. You know what? I've played Pagel a little bit. If you don't know what game the Pagel is, I think it's like on Xbox and everything else, but Pagel 2. It's a game it honestly could be a mobile game, and I'm surprised that it isn't yet. But I've been watching someone play through it and almost like speedrun it, but it's one of those games where you can just farm some sick tricks, some like slick moves. Because there's a bunch of pegs on the board, and you have something that launches a metal ball from the top of the screen. And when it hits the pegs, it bounces around, and you're trying to delete all of them before you run out of balls, right? And there's a little catcher at the bottom of the screen. And just like, oh, that game is, if you're lucky, that game is just pure serotonin. Because you could just be like, well, I shot just thinking I would hit one peg, and I accidentally hit 27 because it just bounced and gave me perfect RNG. Is this guy's a metal guy? Okay, we're gonna carry this around. I was trying to carry around my lantern for a little bit of light, a little bit of illumination. I hear shot, and that's all I need. Oh boy, this early on a Friday, huh? Ooh. Also, I'm sorry for being late. Yesterday, you know when you're sick, you don't really eat? I was like, yeah, I'm sick. I don't really feel like eating anything, and I didn't have any idea of what I wanted. And then today I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm so hungry. I've thought about this before that when you go onto Survivor, you know, the TV show Survivor, you pretty much don't eat for like the first week or something. And that's gotta suck, you know, the transition where your body is always used to getting food 3 times a day, big full meals, you know, all the time, to getting like 2 meals, 2 small meals a day. Like that sounds so rough. Oh, hello, door. Hello there, boy. This looks like a door, but it's apparently a lens. You know, you're real quick before this cage comedically falls down onto that explosive barrel and murders me again. What is this for? Hey, sir, how you doing? He looks like he needs to hold something. Like this. It looks like he wants to hold this. Well, this is probably for a tall tale. And tall tale, like, although this is an open world multiplayer semi-single player, the tall tales are pretty much the story missions. And I've yet to actually do them because like I've been playing this game with my dad and my older brothers, and I've been saving them so I can do them with my family because that sounds nice. Hi, I only show up for Brawlhalla streams. I'm what people call loyal. No worries, Butterfly. I get it. Like, no worries, no apologies. I get it that, you know, Sea of Thieves isn't always people's cup of tea, and not always Brawlhalla's people's cup of tea. So I get that. I said I would stream Sea of Thieves today on Friday, so I was like, well, I gotta. We tried to do Brawlhalla a little bit on Wednesday, but I think we ended up also going to Sea of Thieves. Because it was just going to be a short stream, and I was just itching to do some more. Look, the pirate's life for me, you know? I've been listening to sea shanties off stream a whole lot. I still wonder if you're allowed to listen to sea shanties on stream, or if those are DMCA or not. Like, I would love it if they're not. I would love to listen to sea shanties and just sing them all with chat. Or just by myself, even. Like, I can sing them. I don't know if you guys care to hear my voice, though, rather than, like, the longest Johns. Anyways, hi, Froth, how are you? I'm good. I'm doing good. I was sick yesterday, and I'm way better today, so that feels good. I was sick yesterday because I went and got the COVID shot, my second COVID shot, and I've heard I got the Pfizer, and I heard that after your second shot, you get some bad symptoms. You get kind of sick, and oh boy, did I feel those symptoms. It hurt to look left to right. That's what it's like when I'm sick. It hurts to look left and right. I took like 5 naps yesterday. 2 of those naps, I woke up and I was like, is it the next day? You know, 2 of those naps that happened, and I was like, oh, cool, great, love this. This is my favorite thing. Sea of Thieves exists in Brawlhalla. It's called Play Thatch on Shipwreck Falls, of course. Pretty much every island in Brawlhalla, in Sea of Thieves, is Shipwreck Falls, if you believe hard enough. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look around for a captain. Captain, I need to murder you. Please, reveal yourself. My brother got the second shot a few weeks ago and said it felt like a really bad hangover. Ooh, yeah. I think it's just how people get sick differently. I get sick very easily. I actually have a story where I get sick the easiest in my family. And one time I got sick with something. And with my 7 siblings, right? It went from my older sister to my older brother to my younger brother to my older sister. And just like it bounced through everyone. It skipped one of my older brothers. And then it came back to me. I got sick twice while everyone got sick once. I was like, come on, man. Come on. I'm trying not to be sick here. Can I please have a little bit? Like, if I was a D&D character, my lowest trait would be Constitution. Because that's the stuff that keeps you hardy and that keeps you healthy and that helps you resist poison and beer. I'm not saying I'm a lightweight. I think I'm actually very much the opposite, but but for sickness, oh yes, I get sick very easily. Hey, we found him. Sir, are any of you the captain? No? Okay. You're probably just bad at building resistance. Maybe. When I get sick for a long time. I get sick easily and I get sick for a long time. I feel like that's one of my personality traits is I get sick easily. And you know what? Maybe there's things I could do to prevent that. And I don't mean just washing my hands, but I mean like drinking tea and having more oranges. Like I feel like I eat healthy, but sometimes it feels like, you know, I feel like there are things that I could do to help build up my resistance, like you're saying. Are any of you the captain? No. Okay, but a lot of you have guns. So I'm just gonna hide behind a tree. Take vitamins. Oh, the Flintstone gummies. Youch. Yowza. Dude, I took a Flintstone gummy when I was like 3. As always, the answer to life problems is drugs. Sure, yes. Hello, everyone. Can you guys all get into the water, please? Ooh, not you. Not you. That felt smart. Eat the whole thing and you'll be immune to everything. Dude, my mom used to give me these orange vitamins that were like, they give you vitamin C, but it was so much orange flavor. It was like an unbelievable amount of orange flavor. That's okay. That's okay. I died to natural causes. Old age, you know, it gets you. Comes for everyone. But I ate this orange vitamin that was so... It was so orange flavored. Like, it was almost hard to eat because it was so orange flavored. Hollow or MLX? Sea of Thieves is known... When the Sea of Thieves, as we know, was first taken shape, we believe that Hollower was the first pirate to visit the ferry. Oh, that was the first gamer tag. Why? Why did that have to be it? That person must feel so good. They're just like, hey, you want to see something cool, Rebecca? Look at that, huh? That's my name. All right, if we know where they are, we're gonna move our ship real quick. That's my name. Rebecca's like, oh my gosh, Chad. Can't believe you're actually in Sea of Thieves' lore. That's fun though. That's a nice little homage. I remember one of the biggest things about when this game first came out, I only bought it this year and only actually started playing it and watching people play it this year. But I remember when this game first came out, I watched people that were reviewing it or talking about it or something. And in the game, right, you have bananas. And the way you eat the bananas is you eat them whole. You eat them from the stem. And what the guy did is during an interview, as other people were talking, he tried to do just that. Like, look, you eat the banana stem first. And he ate the banana stem first, and it gave this awful, awful sound, this awful crunch. You wouldn't think a banana gives you a crunchy noise? Oh, but it very much does. As you try to crunch through all the layers. Hello, everybody. Please walk into the water. So the way to deal with these golden guys is you can't swipe them with your sword because they have gold on them, and if you try to hit them with your sword just bounces off. So the way to only deal damage to them and kill them is through explosives. And that's where I get off the stream. I will show you the video. I will show you it. Gonna put that down there just real quick. I'm far away enough, probably. Okay, hello. Are any of you guys the captain? No. Crunchy bananas is today's hell. Do not show the video. I'm gonna show the video. It makes the worst sound. I want to get done with this. I want to get done with this first. So remind me for the video after. It's just the noise. It's just the noise. And he finds it ridiculous because, like, that shouldn't happen, right? Bananas shouldn't be crunchy. Ooh, that was a perfect jump. I jumped right when it started. I had a thought the other day. I'm not gonna say it, but like I had a thought the other day about one of those questions where like, what if you had blank but blank happens? So like there's an action in it. Like what if you could do blank, but there's this consequence? And I probably shouldn't say what I was thinking, but it was like, what if you know, every time you could on command, right? If you know what I'm saying. But you had to say Jimmy Neutron's line, "Got a blast." Thoughts? Thoughts, questions, concerns? All right, bad guys, show up. Oh, okay, those guys we can kill. Now those guys we can murder. Oh. As the summer comes around, right? I know that I'm not a big fan of the heat, and I've talked about this a little bit before, but dude, in my room, right, we get some air conditioning, but my room, like, the heat rises, and I live on the second floor of the house. And, dude, in the summer, just all of the heat rises up to my room. My room gets so incredibly hot. They did the work for me. And there's still the other one. Pog, nice. Hold on, wait for them all to spawn. I don't think, yeah, we didn't get the other one. Do we have any of these? Nice. Shoo! My thoughts are that you need help. That's fair. Okay, we got another boy with that. I think I'm actually just gonna take out his legs. So he drops that. If he gets too close, he will light it and run at me. and it is scary. But as summer comes around, I need to try to figure out a way to like stay cooler. And so I've done things like, you know, literally yesterday I was on my computer without pants on. I was just, you know, in my genderwear. Just in my briefs, just kind of hanging out. There's the captain. Oh, when I'm out of... It's so sad. Pick this up, please. You know what? That works too. I was trying to pick it up. I realized I was out of bullets. And then apparently he could just smack it instead. Sure, I guess. Hollower MCMLXXX. But I need to find a way of staying cool. Like I've done things where when I go to bed, sometimes heat rises, right? And so even when the sun is down and the house is cooling down and I open up all the windows, sometimes it still takes like hours for the upstairs, my room, to cool down. And so I have like fans that blow cold air into the room. And what I have done in the past is I've had like literally a little spritz bottle, a little bottle of just water. Okay. A little bottle of water that I can just spray myself with, just to add some cold water onto me bod. And I need to find like a better way. I need like ice cubes or something this year, you know? I need a spray bottle that will spray me with ice cubes. Doesn't that sound good? I need a slushy machine, but one that will shoot it out at high velocity, right? Because that'll keep me cold. How How did that miss? I mean, I know how, but like, why? Missed. Almost there. You know, you take 100% of the chances. You take 100% of the chances that you miss. Yeah, sure, Froth. That's the way you say that. Yesterday when I was sick, I sat down and I was like, man, if I have all this time today, just being sick, and I want to watch movies, I sat down and I watched the Justice League movie, the original version, because I want to watch the Zack Snyder version of it, because I've heard that's a good movie, and I heard that the original was not good, and so I'm gonna try to watch the Zack Snyder version today. Now that I have, how did that miss? Now that I have all the context for how the movie went, I want to see like what changed, because apparently like there was a lot of footage that wasn't used in the original, and like Cyborg is pretty much like the main character. Okay, I'm just gonna go get this, I guess. Well, I'll just go pick it up. I'll just go pick it up. The Zack Snyder one is leaving HBO Max soon. Okay, well, then good thing I'm trying to watch it today though. Today, maybe tomorrow. Hopefully it's not gone by then. We'll see. LIRC. Like, I really care. Look in Roaring Cats. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? Nice. We got one skull. All right, let's turn in. We're out of missions. Let's turn in. We can even take this. Unless people are going to come and, you know, be rude to us. We can take that. And there's an outpost there. There's Galleon's Grave. I don't really want to go over there. There's also Ancient Spire, but like this one is on the way. We'll get this, and then we'll just go north. Easy peasy. And then when you get these, you need to put them... You need to turn in them to the fort, right? Is it the Fort of the Damned, or is it the Lost Gold Fort? It's one of the forts you have to turn in that red chest, because that's what that sign is for. I forget what it is though. Is it Sea Dogs? It might be Sea Dogs Rest. Might be Sea Dogs Rest. We'll see. I don't quite remember. And if someone chases me, I'll just throw it off the side. And then they can have it. Shoot, I don't care. I'm not trying to get murdered today. No, sir. No, thank you. Not on my list. Not on my to-do list. There was homework that was due yesterday, and I got my COVID shot on Wednesday, and like I knew going into the shot, I was like, man, I got to get that homework done today, so that tomorrow when I'm debilitated, well, on Thursday, yesterday, that I'm like that I don't lose points on my grade, and but I didn't end up getting to it. And on Thursday, yesterday, I woke up and my friend was like, hey, you ready to do the homework? And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not touching that at all. I'll just take the L. And he was like, oh, okay. And then after a little bit, he was like, oh yeah, by the way, she apparently moved the due date. And I was like, yes, thank you, Professor. Thank you so much. So I got off scot-free. I've picked my summer classes, and I've picked my fall classes, and I'm gonna be taking 2 over the summer and 4 over the fall. And I originally was gonna take like 6 over the fall, but I was like, can we not? Maybe can we don't for a little bit? That could be real good. That could be real nice if we didn't have to do that. And so I've changed my tune a little bit, I guess. But I'm excited for my classes. I have just this fall semester and then this spring semester. So I'm excited to almost be done. I'm super excited about that. To be nearly done with everything. You know what I should do? Chat, I'm gonna move you up here, all right? Hope you like that. Because like down here is the compass, and I just now realized that I cover it up with your guys' conversation. But I'm excited to almost be done with school. And it's almost a scary thought. Have you ever thought about being done with math. Like, you no longer have to take a math class. I'm gonna get to that point soon. I think I did get to that point a while back where I finished, I took differential equations and linear algebra, and then I was like, wait, I think I'm done with math. And I was like, what? I'm like, yeah, you don't have to take math classes anymore. You've taken geometry, trigonometry, calculus 1, 2, and 3. You've taken it all. You're free. And I was like, what do you mean? What are these words? What are these lies? Because to me, I feel like I always have to learn more. And then literally, it feels like the like I still do take math classes though with my with all the different types of classes that I have that are just plug and chug, where they're like, hey, here's a formula. Here, you got to differentiate this, and that's about it. You have to differentiate this, you have to take the Laplace transform of this, and so I'm still using all the math that I learned in those classes, but I don't know, it feels like I'm always learning more, which is a good thing. I enjoy learning. I think learning stuff is a good thing. Sorry, where did I put that chest just now? Whoop. There we go. Is it 12 o'clock? Oh, it's 11. Okay. Okay, we're gonna be picking up this chest. I've never really picked up this chest, and we're gonna see, it marks me on the map, and we'll see if anyone comes to take it. PP. How's it going, Soda? Soda cry. Oh, dude, your name. I was just now thinking, like, what if that was real? What if you cried Soda? Like, what soda would you want to cry? Because I don't think maybe Sprite. Maybe a good Sprite cranberry could be nice to cry. Because everything else would suck. Not everything else, but everything would suck to cry. You know, if you cried anything that was carbonated and it came out of your eyes, ugh, it'd be bubbly, ugh. Concurred. But I cry. Oh. What flavor do you cry? If tears could be tasty, I think that could be a whole department. You know, what was it in? Was it in? She sang "Bad Guy." She has the green hair. What's her name? She's the artist. She's like, I'm the bad guy. Bees. Da-na, da-na-na-na-na. It's Sprite. Heck yeah. I think she has a line in one of her songs that says, if teardrops could be bottled, there'd be swimming pools filled by models. All right, I'm gonna head out. Have a good day, Froth. Thanks for stopping by, Butter. I appreciate it. Have a good day. I hope you have a good weekend if I don't see you. Billy, yes, thank you. Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish predicted it with that lyric, you know? If teardrops could be bottled, you'd have swimming pools built by models, filled by models. And I'm just like, yeah, you'd have whole industries where your job is to go to work and cry. And it's like, dude, I already do that. I do that already for free. Give me just 1 second here. I'm gonna post a TikTok because apparently this is the time that I'm gonna try today, is I'm gonna post it on here, and I think this one is a fun one. Oh. Okay, cool. That's posted. We can just keep on having a good time, having a good day. Fill up my bucket. Oh, we're trying to go to this outpost, right? If I could have any flavor of tears, what would I want? I would want something that I'm not gonna get sick of, you know? And I'm talking any flavor. It doesn't have to be like soda flavor. And in that same vein, to me, when I said, oh, what flavor would you have? My brain and its intrusive thoughts said mayonnaise. And I was like, please no, brain. Please no. Why you gotta do this? Can we not? Can we not have mayonnaise flavored tears? Asking for a friend. I got a new keyboard today, like a few hours ago. Ooh, soda. What does it light up? or how is it? How do you like it? Is it one of the loud ones? I know loud ones have a specific name where when you press it, it has like a very like crunchy sound, and like that's really nice. But I don't know the name of it. Tell me about it. Are you gonna get a new mouse too? I need a new mouse. My mouse has been doing this really annoying thing where it's been double clicking, where if I click once, the clicker actually registers that I clicked twice. So, you know, I think my mouse is getting old. I have had it since 2018, so maybe, you know, maybe it's time to get a new one. It's a little bit scratched up. You know, it's a little bit used. You can just see like a little bit of scratch marks on it. That wasn't a great version of it, but I need to get a new mouse, that's for sure. It's quiet brown switches. Ooh, that sounds nice. I think getting a like colored plastic, getting the plastic colored for a keyboard could be interesting. On your old keyboard, do you have WAS? Do you have the WASD keys? Are any of them a little bit worn? Because if not, you're not a real gamer. Sorry to say. The committee has voted. I'm looking down at my keyboard, and the S key and the D key are both a little bit scuffed, and I'm like, yeah, gaming. All right, so this is the dock. Yeah, we'll be able to park easily, I think. It's also 60% keyboard. Oh, so you're saying that it doesn't have the keypad on the right? It doesn't have the keypad or the number or the arrow keys? I've seen those, and I'm like, dude, that's kind of nice. Like, it's kind of nice. I wish my laptop, right, that I got recently about a year or two ago, I wish my laptop had the number keys on the right side. Because it's useful, especially for streaming. I use the num keys for OBS like scenes to be like, all right, if I hit numpad 1, right, that goes to 1. That if I do another one, it goes to another. It's pretty much my personal stream deck. But you know, I've learned to live with it. I think the keyboards that are loud, that would be nice. But like, not for streaming, but like, just like having it could be nice for the feel, you know? All my WASD and the F key are so scratched. Okay, but important question. When was the last time you cleaned out your keyboard? Maybe now is the time. Now that you're getting a new one, like, oh, my nose. Take off all the keys, turn it upside down, and shake it. See how much falls out. I mean, it doesn't have F1 to F12 either. Oh, okay. So it just has the numbers at the top and all the letters, you know, and shift and whatnot. That's cool. I like that. I like that idea. As long as it's not too small that like your hands are getting cramped. Did you try a different keyboard configuration? Because I've heard that like the way keys are set up on a keyboard, it's completely arbitrary, right? It was just one person's version of it, but apparently there are other ways to set up your keys on a keyboard, or like get a type of keyboard where like it's faster, right? Where you have all the keys that you type usually in the center of the key, in the center of your keyboard, and then all the extraneous keys like Z's and W's and X's and whatnot out on the edges. I've heard that it's very, like there's different versions of keyboards, and I was like, oh, that's so crazy. Like obviously there's different types for different languages and everything. Like there's whole Japanese keyboards, and oh boy, have fun with that. With their, 3 different types of alphabets. Need a big keyboard or a lot of shift maneuvers. Yeah, I love minimalistic. I love that. You know, it's the complete difference from a typewriter. Getting a chunky typewriter for sure. Oh, excuse me. We'll turn this in. I was gonna talk about something. I had a thought in mind. I don't know if I would ever get one of those keyboards that have a different arrangement for the keys. Like, it sounds neat, but I'm just not sure if I would do it because you have to reteach your whole entire brain. Like, I recently, on my phone, I've been doing Duolingo for French, right? And so I was like, okay, well, if I want to be able to type out the French well, I should get the French keyboard. So I have, and it's pretty much exactly the same as the English keyboard for phone, except that sometimes, like the Q and the W are moved, like the Z key is moved up by the Q, and other small things like that. It's just a lot of small things, which is strange. I'm just like, oh, it's a little bit odd. I'm doing these because they're easier to do solo than to do the fleet stuff. With the fleet stuff, it's you have to turn, you have to focus on where you're steering, then you have to get on the guns, then you have to repair when they shoot you. So it's just a whole lot of work. I would rather just go to an island and kill some skeletons and not have to worry about my ship sinking every 5 seconds. Let's sell the rest of the stuff. So it's not a huge deal, but that one's because very little has actually changed compared to getting an entire keyboard where everything is different to maximize the efficiency of your hand movements. Like, that stuff is so extra. You know, that stuff is like if real life speedrunners. I used to follow a Twitter account called Speedrunning in Real Life, and it was all these small things where someone would say, oh, if you're in conversation with an NPC, like another person, if you pass gas and you fart, that'll end the dialogue quickly so you can leave. And I was like, heck yeah. And sometimes it was different stuff, like, hey, if you fall asleep earlier, you wake up with a buff. And I was like, heck yeah, I like that, I like that. So we need to go to Reaper's hideout. Is Reaper's hideout on the, would that be on the map, even though it's called hideout? It's not Fort of the Damned, then. Ah, there it is. Caught him in 4K. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Do one of these. Where are we going next, Captain? The Sunken Grove, and we're going to Shipwreck Bay. Sunken Cove and Shipwreck Bay. Hey, perfect. We can get this, and then head down there to turn in those chests. What is this for? On Shipwreck Bay, beneath the sands, the gold lies hidden from thieving hands. I love that. My keyboard is also hot swappable, so I can buy clicky blue switches, for example, and change them. Oh, I love that. Dude, that's sick. You were talking about how your keyboard is brown, and I like the idea of setting up a whole color theme for everything. I tend to go with, like, for your tower, for your monitor, for your mouse. I like that idea, but that just feels too rich for my blood, you know? It sounds expensive. Sounds fun, but, you know. Huh. The switches are brown. Oh, okay. I see. Let's go forward so we don't run into the dock. And then we are headed southwest. Easy peasy. Oh, no, wait. No, we're not. Okay, we're not going to run into that rock. That's good. Because this is where we eventually need to go. We need to go west. A little bit north. West by northwest. When I say that, sometimes people don't get what I mean. But I mean, like, mainly west with a little bit of southwest. So it's like not 45 degrees between south and west at purely southwest. It's like in the middle of southwest and west. You know, somewhere between like this. There we go. A little bit like that. Or wait, didn't we need to go northwest? Northwest. I say things out loud so that my brain can remember them. I sometimes have that problem. The keyboard itself is red, but the escape, tab, caps lock, shift, and all around is black. And I have like RGBS pink right now. Nice! Here, let me show you what I got. I have, my little brother got one, so he gave me the same one for my birthday. Here. This might be a little bit much like Sherlock Holmes discombobulating. Look at this. I'm gonna take this up. Look, this is my keyboard. It's neat. I can turn up or down the brightness of the colors. And I got 3 colors: blue, gamer red, or pink/purple, or nothing. So right now, it always defaults to blue when I start my computer, when I turn it on. But usually I have it on gamer red or pink. I like having it on the pink because like not a lot of people do that. You know? Stand out while you're alone. Oh boy, that's a big storm. The game has already screwed me over earlier today. I said a pun, and then I accidentally misclicked, and I died. I accidentally blew up an explosive crate that I had fished out of the ocean right after saying a pun, and I just took that as the game saying, "Stop that, Froth! Stop that!" So I was like, "All right, that's fair. That's fair." So I'm hoping today I don't get struck by lightning. Ooh, is that another ship or is that a ghost ship? That's another ship. I don't think it's a ghost ship. I don't know where they're headed though. I'm just trying to sail by the storm, trying to get to... Oh, we're nearly there. It's a little bit more to our right. It's more to our right? Over here? It's over in starboard side? In the storm? Cool. Love that. Yay. All right. Let's go into the storm. Man, does anyone still play Heroes of the Storm? I remember I tried it out for a while and I was like, this is neat. It was an interesting take into the genre of like top-down MMOs. Not MMOs, like League of Legends, two-lane fighting games. Okay, we are coming in hot. Let's lower the anchor. Oh, we're coming in real hot. Okay. Cool. Also, let's take a second. I'm sorry, did all my lights get snuffed out? Okay, there we go. I didn't even know that could happen. While we're here, I think we have some earthworms. Do we have any other worms? We don't have any other worms at all? I was wondering if I should try to get a stormfish, because you can only get stormfish when you fish in a storm. I know, amazing, right? I had to take a while to figure out that riddle. But I guess we'll just be here for what we need to be. And we are here at the Sunken Grove, right? Correct. For Captains Devil Kiss Davies, Captain Beastly Ben Sidons, Captain Sam, and Captain Shipwreck Weddy. And I think all 3 of them are Shadow Boys. What time is it? It's probably fine. It's probably fine. And if anything, we'll just hang on our boat and hang out a little bit. Dude, you still got me on the flavored tears. Cool. So the game doesn't want me here, but I'm here. So hi. We're gonna try to find the skeletons just so we know where they're at, and then we'll give them some privacy if we can't harm them, because the shadow skeletons, this game has a few fun mechanics. The shadow skeletons you can only hurt in the daytime. At nighttime, they are intangible, much like in Pirates of the Caribbean 1. This game often makes me want to watch the Pirates of the Caribbean movies again. They're just good movies, you know? They're well made, they're fun. Fun for the whole family. There's just a random skull sitting here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Gimme. I'll put it in this boat and I'll take the boat after too. Why not? But they're fantastic. The original movies are great. I haven't watched any of the new ones in a while, but man, I literally watched a video essay all about the Liar's Dice game in Dead Man's Chest, and about like how Devil's Dice works, or how Liar's Dice works, and about like what happened between, sure, there's just a random chest here. Between Will's dad and the guy, and I love watching video essays that people make about movies they're passionate about. I love watching video essays about things that people are passionate about. I think they're fantastic. It's like when you get in conversation with a friend and like they start talking about something that they're really passionate about. You're like, yes, please don't stop. I'm real into this. Just keep on telling me everything you know about this. You know, although there are those group of people that, you know, in high school they knew way too much about World War I and II weapons. Like, let them go off, you know. As long as they're not harming anyone with that knowledge, just like let them speak their mind. Okay, maybe not. The storm says no. And honestly, to probe that question, or to if you want to figure out what someone is passionate about, someone has come into my chat before and been like, hey, what is something that you could do a full-on TED Talk about? And I feel like that is a great example of something that you know a lot about and are passionate about and want to talk about. And so for me, I think I said I would do a TED Talk about Dungeons and Dragons, because I love it and it's fun, and it's come from this, like, board games have been getting funner and funner, and I would dare say cooler, or at least more enjoyed and accepted by the populace if they weren't before. And D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, in a way, has as well. And so it's very fun to see, to kind of see that progression as it's gone. We're gonna go back to the ship real quick, because with all this rain, I know it's stopping, but with all the rain, our ship can get full of water and it can flood. So I'm just gonna empty it out a little bit. Like, if you had to do a TED Talk about something, what would you do it on? Or what are you passionate about that you could talk for hours on end about? I feel like I could talk about streaming a whole lot. I could talk about D&D a whole lot. I could talk about maybe fitness. I mean, I like working out. I don't think it's one of my huge pillars of life, but I think it's cool. I could talk about how this again goes in line with streaming, but I feel like being funny in a group, I feel like is way different than being funny alone, right? And I know, hot take. Oh, hey, how's it going, guys? You're exactly who I need. I'll just slap you in the dark, and hopefully you'll die from that. Luckily, you can just kind of stun lock them, which is great. Great news for me, at least. You can kind of see what I'm hitting, but sometimes this game is just too dark, unnecessarily dark. There we go. We got 2 skulls, but there's 2 more. At least there was 4 captains that we needed to kill. And there's a chest here. Put that in the light. And there's a journal here. Lore. Whoop. Hello? But I think it's fun when you get your friends, or just like when you find someone you're in conversation and you're just like, yes, tell me all about this. Oh, is it nighttime now? Are you incorporeal? You might be incorporeal. I'm gonna leave him be. We might have run out of daylight. Well, we're gonna have to wait it out then, a little bit. You know what I don't really understand? And this is maybe because I don't like being hot and I don't like being sweaty. I don't understand saunas. What's up with saunas? So for saunas, right, you go in and you're like made to sweat. You go in with just a towel. Maybe there's some old people in there, old men, and you all just kind of are naked and you sweat together, and you talk, and it's, what is the point? What is the point of sweating naked together with old men? You know, I don't quite understand it. Is it in that vein of, oh, I just want to detox and I just want to get out all my bad sweat so I can have my good sweat? Is it something like that? Is it the vibes? Are you trying to sweat out the vibes? I wonder if we have 2 skulls in there and there's gonna be another. Maybe we should move our... Okay. Calm down there, Sails. You're not like the song. And what if we should move our boat so it'll be easier to get? But if anything, you know, we have time. We're not in a big rush. We'll just do what we need. We'll go at our own pace. Oh. So there's more skeletons. But we're just gonna... We don't have a bone to pick with them. Aha. Aha. Sir, I'm sorry. You're under arrest for being alive. And, you know, we're gonna have to take you downtown. I've been watching a little bit more in GTA RP recently. And that's, you know, a thing that people do from time to time. I like to watch certain people, and I tend to not like to watch other people. But I was watching this person play a cop recently last night, and that was fun. He was playing a cop, and you know But before that, I feel like everyone in GTRP, there's an evolution of how you play. You know, you start out as just a civilian, you maybe become a gangster, you do some drag races, and then eventually, like, after you become the villain, then you have your next arc of becoming the hero. you live long enough as the villain that you become the hero, and you become a cop, and so you got to learn all the rules, and you got to learn everything, and I was like, that's cool. I like that progression, you know. You have fun and you do whatever, and then eventually once you know the systems and you know how to do everything better, then you're like, okay, well now I can play the other side now that I've caused them enough grief. Now I can be the one that fixes that and deals with other people's grief. It's kind of a nice scenario. It's kind of positive feedback loop, I think. And of course, not everyone that plays in an RP will be like, oh, well, now it's time to be a cop, or that they have to be a cop. It's just one of those things where it feels almost like a natural progression. You know, be the bad guy, rob some banks, and then eventually be the person that chases the robbers. That's actually the funnest thing to watch for GTRP, in my opinion, is watching both the robbers and the cops' perspectives. When there are some robbers that rob a bank and they're trying to get away, it is the funnest thing to pull up both streams of, ooh, this is bad. Ooh, this is... It is the funnest thing to watch both the perspective of the robbers trying to get away in their car and the cops chasing them, because of the robbers. They'll be like, oh no man, we're gonna get caught, and they're like trying to talk everything, they're trying to like figure what to do, and the driver's always just like, shut up and let me do my work, no one talk, just let me drive. And like they put on good chase music, and then the cops, right, they usually have two cop cars that chase, and apparently they do this in real life too, of course, as they take a lot of stuff. But one cop car chases as close as they can, and another cop car chases a little bit away. That way, if the first car gets juked, then the other car can continue following. But it's kind of cool to see, like, okay, that's almost like, you know, in video game terms, that's almost like their amount of lives, you know. And if the robber's a good enough driver and jukes them enough, then bam, they're gone scot-free, like they did it. I love watching both those perspectives of people freaking out that they're gonna get caught, and of the cops that are just, it's just a normal day for them. Like, yeah, this person robbed a convenience store or a bank, and we're just gonna chase them, and if we catch them, great, and if we don't, oh well. Because I've heard that opinion of some of the people that do GTRP, is that, like, as a cop, don't be mad if you don't. Tried to no scope. Don't be mad if you don't catch the robbers. And as a robber, don't be mad if you get caught, because like that just gives a roleplay opportunity to the other side, right? If you're a robber and you get away, great. But if you're a robber and you get caught, great, because now you're letting the cop get some role play of like doing the interrogation and seeing who you know and seeing if he can make you slip up with his questions about who else was involved, about self-incrimination, and then you get lawyers involved that get to also do their own sort of role play. And I was like, this is cool. It's a very fun dynamic to deal with all of this. And I've thought about it. I've literally downloaded GTA RP and I've tried to get onto one of the servers. But if you're not a big streamer, or if you're not whitelisted and all that stuff, I tried to just join on a server and it said, okay, you're in queue. It'll take you 2 days. And I was like, what? What do you mean, like 2 in-game days? Like, no, like 48 hours before your spot's ready. So I was like, oh my gosh, apparently for some servers, there's just people that will hop into queue and then literally leave their computer on for days as they're just twiddling their thumbs. You know, maybe they go to work, they play games, they do other things. They're just twiddling their thumbs, waiting to get in. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? Just waiting hours and hours and hours, just to be able to play a bit. I was like, oh, geez, that's wild, in my opinion. Okay, let's kill these other skeletons and let's hop out here, huh? Okay, rude. First of all. Second of all, you didn't ask. Oh, these guys have red bandanas. I'm not sure if the bandana colors have to do with anything. But it feels like it sometimes. Oh, the pathing for this poor skeleton. How's it going, sir? What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Bones. No. Guess. No. Guess. I don't know. Guess. Guess. Do you know what I'm referencing, or am I just talking out loud to myself? I mean, I am, but there's this old Vine or video about someone that has a skeleton that's like dancing around a little bit and moving the jaw. And he goes, what is a skeleton's favorite snack? The guy's like, I don't know, bones? No, guess. I don't know. No, guess. And then he just gets more and more aggressive. He goes, guess! Guess, dang you! He just gets more and more aggressive. Why must you disappoint me so often? It's so good. It's such a good bit. Sorry, I heard skeletons around here. I don't see any. Ah, they're down there. Sneak attack from above. Oh, Macarena, hiya. Ribs! Spare ribs! It's a great time. Okay, just gonna take that one. Just gonna eat a banana in here in the pond a little bit as they crust up, as they crustify. I'm sorry, you guys, that's cheating. Hot Cheetos. Oh, there's so many of them. Nice throw. Nice birdie. Good birdie. Sorry, I live by my Wii Sports announcer quotes. All right, that's how I find joy in the day. If you don't see me online, just know that I might be fixing your router. Okay, no worries, you're good. I would like a firebomb here. Hey, how's it going, Duck Flesh? How's it been, my dude? Hope you've been well. Hope you've been well. Oh, I got my second COVID shot the other day. So now I'm in 2 weeks, once it all kind of works into my system, I'll be all vaccinated. Which means I can finally go out and plank in public again, because that's still the hot thing, right? It's still 2008, right? And planking is still cool. Planking is still a thing, right? Right? Okay. I'm good. I was sick yesterday. My finals are coming up here in 3 weeks. Oh no, I need to start studying way more than I already have been. I have finals coming up. I have my summer classes already picked. I've been trying to get some summer internships, but we'll see if any of them get back to me. You know, it's just one of those things where you just gotta apply and hope someone gets back to you. Oh, one of them did get back to me and they were like, hey, you said that you could code for C++ in your resume. So we're gonna give you a test. And I was like, what? They're like, yeah, so like, we're gonna give you a test, so make sure you know how to actually use C++. I was like, oh no. So we'll see how that goes. I plan on refreshing my memory a bit, you know, maybe taking a tutorial or two again, and then gonna try it. And I don't have high hopes that I'll be able to pass, but if I do, that'll be cool, you know? I haven't done coding in a while. There we go. We got some fire bombs, we got some explosions. But that one was one of the ones that got back with a maybe. I've gotten a no from a few of them, which is fine. Because if anything, that's still a answer. We're gonna just, boop. Just kinda boop. Kinda boop. Does the fire work if they're in the water? No. Okay. But I've been good. I've been uploading for the past a little bit over 2 weeks now. I've been uploading highlights of the stream on the TikTok, and that's been nice. Dude, it's been... I had one video that blew up, and it has, like, if we're going by a few different metrics, right? Most of the videos get around 200 views or so, and there was one that has nearly 300,000. So I'm like, oh, okay, that one got lucky. Which is absolutely wild. And so that's been insane. And I've just been doing that, and that's been fun. So if you have TikTok, you know, you might see me. I've popped up on people's... That one video has popped up on people's For You page that were in the Discord before, and I was like, that is the next step of wild. If people randomly see it like that. And that's been nice. I've been doing that just because it's been fun to get the little highlights from the streams, but it's also been nice to actually be able to clip it together and like caption it a little bit and put it out for more eyes to see, you know. It's been fun. I'm hot tamales. I'm trying to kill these guys, but you can only kill them with explosives, and like, I don't have any, and they're like super slow in the water. I need to go and get an explosive barrel. That's what I need to do. We're gonna look around for one of those. Also, I hope my ship hasn't been stolen, because I've been away from it for quite a while. Just really quickly, is it still here? Good. Still here. I don't see any other ships on the horizon, so we're okay. We're okay for now. Okay. Oh. Look at that guy down there, huh? Looking sizzling hot. Looking funky fresh beats. But I've been playing Sea of Thieves. I've been playing just some game. Dude, I wonder what you have. I mean, I'll fight you for sure. I'll just stun lock you right into the ocean, you know? Why not? I like the candle on his eye. That's fun. Did you drop a key? Oh. You dropped a note? Oh, and I'm sorry, gold? How much gold was this? Okay. Couple hundred. Not bad, not bad. Not great, not bad. Not bad, though. Now we do the slow swim. But I've been good. That stuff has all been fun. I've been, Weird skull. Yeah, it's just, is your skull not made out of gold and glowing with green energy and has the top of its head fragmented and floating in the air? I mean, come on, that's normal. You're weird if you don't have your skull like that. Oh, apparently I got the hiccups. Dude, the hiccups are so annoying. It's just, I'm trying to talk, and then it's like, no, not allowed. And also, from taking highlights from my streams, I've realized a lot of the things that I say, whenever I try to quote someone, you know, when I'm saying, and he said, I instead go, and he was like, and I've realized I say that a lot. And I'm like, ma 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 ma, and he's like, ma 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 ma. And like, it's not a bad thing, because it's just how I talk, and I can change it if I wanted to, but you know, it was more of a just an observation. Bro, he's eating banana without peeling it. Dude, look. Just peel first. That's the way you gotta eat a banana. Oh, and I didn't show this before. Duck flash real quickly. I'm gonna show you something awful. When this game came out, there were some reviewers that were talking about how, oh, that's so unrealistic to... Screw you. Screw you, I just ate your brother. Snake. How unrealistic it was to eat a banana from the peel first, because no one would do that. Yep, there's me just throwing up. And then, you know, and then at the end of an interview, there was there were some people that were talking, and one person had a banana, and he wanted to try it. So let's just,
Obviously, this is the very first real big publisher press conference thing of...
And it makes the worst crunching noise you've ever heard.
We've got stuff tomorrow, we've got hands-on impressions coming, all sorts of gameplay stuff, just really run-of-the-mill traditional hands-on video game E3 coverage for you to enjoy.
And it's so bitter if you ever try this.
And remember to subscribe, and you can tune in to our YouTube channel or Polygon.com.
The crunch. The crunch is just so much.
Or Stitcher, and you can...
We've got a great Facebook page you can check out there. We're doing
Very good.
daily on there.
Yeah.
You okay?
It's so bad.
But just that crunch of trying to eat it.
Publisher press conference thing of...
Oh, that's so good. I love that. But yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. I regret checking Twitch. I knew I should have stuck with YouTube. Nah, come on, it's fine. Stop. I'm gonna blow myself up by this. I'm lighting it and then I'm stopping it. Okay, skeletons. Skeletons, because they're made of metal and they're heavy. Haha. Come here, little ones. Where are you all? Where are all you guys? Oh, you're all here? Nice. The drum solo. Da-bum, da-ba-da-ba-dum. Perfect. Their AI just really messes up when I stand right here. Definitely did that on purpose. Come back here, nerd. That is the second time that's happened today. Where I set up a thing to shoot, and then they just slap it away. Yay. Dude, this is Peter Pan ship. I love this. I love the mast that's like broken halfway through. There is no ship like this though in the game that you can use, I think, right? Is there actually a thing where the mast is behind you? Huh. Not sure. I'm just speculating. Ugh. What time is it? Okay, it's nearly time. I think we're gonna cut our losses with this one. We got 2 of the 4 skulls. I'm good. I've been at this one thing for like at least 30 minutes. I'm gonna leave. They're made of metal. I don't have any way to explode them. I'm good. We haven't even seen the captain, and the captain's gonna be metal. I'm good, I think. We're gonna take our rowboat full of treasure, and we're just gonna bounce off to the next island. Sometimes you gotta know when to fold them, you know. I've never been a big poker guy, obviously, just because I don't know. I don't ever really have access to it. But I remember once when it was added into GTA 5, I watched a streamer that was, that was doing it, and I was like, oh man, this looks so fun. And then I tried to play it, and I was like, well, it's not. And I feel like if I would try to play poker or roulette or like any gambling game in real life, like, I don't think I would. I don't like losing money. I don't like spending money, and so I definitely don't like throwing it away on like gambling like that, you know? Just, if it was something that like we missed. If it was something that I could like actually have a chance of winning, maybe, but I'd rather not leave it up to luck, you know? Sometimes when I go into people's streams and they're doing like giveaways, I'm just already just shaking my head. Not at them. They can do a giveaway as much as they want. But I look at how many people are in the stream and watching, and then I'm just like, well, I'm one person, so my chances are, a casual 200 to 1, so that's less than 1% chance. That's not a thing I'm gonna try and take. It's not a risk. Hey, there we go. That's just not a risk I want to take, Let's go to Reaper's Hideout. I don't care about going to Shipwreck Bay. Let's go to Reaper's Hideout, and then we'll go to Sanctuary, I guess. I don't want to be near this guy. This guy kills people. Hence the fact that everyone can see him on the board. Yeah, we're not going here. I just wanted an outpost, and it looks like that one is the closest that's away from people. Yeah, good enough. Giveaways are free, so why not? You don't lose anything. I getcha. But just like, I feel such little chance, right? Such little chance to win. If you do win, great. I mean, that's how I got the community colors. That's how I got the community colors for Brawlhalla, is I just like was just in chat and I randomly got rolled over the course of a few hundred people, and I was like, what? It actually worked. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. But yeah, you're right. It doesn't hurt anything. It's just I always look at my chances and I'm like, well, they're not high. That doesn't mean it won't happen. It's just, if it does happen, ooh, you're lucky. If it does happen, ooh, you better. It's always when people say like, oh man, if you were lucky in this one instance, you should go and get a lottery ticket. And I'm just like, does your luck follow does your luck have like a limit, If life was a video game and you got luck, do you have permanent luck or is it timed luck? Asking for a friend. How when you win something or do something, there was like, you know what, you should go and buy a lottery ticket today. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. But again, I feel like it's the same chances. I feel like I very rarely have won giveaways. Unless I have done a rude thing where I wanted to play, what's that dinosaur survival game? Arcade. When Arcade was the hottest thing on the market, remember? And everyone and their mother was playing it. I was like, man, I want to play it, but I don't want to spend the money. So what I did is I went to people's streams that had the word giveaway in it that were playing Ark, And like I hung out in there and I tried to get it and it worked. Weirdly enough. It worked, and I feel kind of bad because I followed them and I watched them just for that little bit, and then they literally get one of them. It was just me in chat, and he was like, "Do you want this?" And I was like, "Yeah," and then I left. Chat fixed. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Moikez. I feel bad about it, but the one thing about giveaways is that, you know, like if you put giveaway in your stream title, obviously it's gonna attract a lot of people, but it's not gonna attract a lot of who you want, you know? It'll just be people like I was, where they just want that thing. They don't care about you. Bro, what was it when Destiny was coming out? I've told this story sometime before, but when Destiny was the hottest thing on the market, there was once I was in this stream where this person was going to be giving away Destiny paraphernalia and game codes, and he had like a bunch of people there, and whenever people would ask, hey, when are you doing the giveaway, they would get timed out, and like he stringed us along for like 3 days, and I was like, to put such a bad taste in my mouth for how to do giveaways, for like doing giveaways like that, because you're just trying to keep people there all week, right? Because if you have what, a 7-day average of 100 viewers, you can get partnered or something, or you can apply to be partnered. I think that's what that guy was trying to do, is he was just like stringing everyone along so that he could get partnered, and I was like, this is gross. You should not be partnered for this. And so eventually I just got angry and I left. Not that he wasn't giving, just the fact that he says, hey, I'm doing a giveaway, and then he just wasn't giving anything away, you know? I was just like, it was conniving and scammed. Yeah. And whenever people would ask, like, you know, they would say, oh, you know, soon or tomorrow, and then they would keep on saying that, or they would get timed out, or a bunch of that stuff. So I feel like it's better to, you know, say if you're gonna do a giveaway, put it in the Discord, put it in a Discord that you have, or give it to the group of people that already watch, and not the people that come in just asking for that. I mean, the people that come in and click on giveaways, like they just want free stuff, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with them, right? But being the person that is hosting the giveaway and not actually giving anything away, that's sus. Did the giveaway happen at the end? I don't know. I left after like 3 days, and I was like, I hate this. I left, and I didn't look back. Didn't want to check up. Don't know where they are now. Don't even remember what their stream name was, which is good. That's why if I do a giveaway, I want to try to give everything away. I want to give you like real times and everything, real dates. I don't know. Giveaways just cost money, you know. I getcha. Also, it feels like a artificial way to increase, you know, the people, the view count or follower, anything, you know, any of those whatever numbers, arbitrary numbers. Is this the right island? This might not be the right island. This is not the right island. This is not the Reaper's hideout. I thought it was, and I was here to turn in a Reaper's chest. But, you know, change the P on Pegasus to M and read it out loud. Dude, I put that in the Discord. Don't you stop that. You stop that. Mega sus. Say suck, but turn the C and the K into an S. Sus. Oh, just looking up at, just needed to look at that cloud. I love those. I love those a whole lot when they pop up on my like on my Instagram Reels or TikTok or whatever. But my plan was foolproof. Cause you took it from me, or you know, you probably saw it on your own. But I already posted that in the Discord memes. You stop that. I'm glad we finally have the Discord, the meme channel in Discord. Because like for a while people asked for it and I was just like, meh, I don't know why I said no. But but I was just like, eh. And then I finally did, and then you guys give me so much material that I get to save, and then I just get to send to my friends and my girlfriend. It's like among us backwards. Sogama. Sagoma. I saw it. I remember you sent it, so I thought you would play along. Sorry, I just had to call you out real quick. To the scarecrow at the northwest gate, a secret does belong. Release the knowledge with a ball. Oh my god, these nuts. Oh, he got me. He got me. It's like in Cyberpunk, right? You play as Johnny Silverhand sometimes, and you're trying to take down Arasaka. Do you know who Arasaka is? Arasaka these nuts. My name's Johnny Silverhand, and you just got cyberpunked. Dude, there's one song from Cyberpunk where just like it talks about pain, like we like the pain, and just it sometimes people spam it in chats and I love it. I love that song now. Here. We like pain. There we go. Pain, Cyberpunk 2077 song. It's so good. This is what you like to hear when you're on the ocean, right? This is what you like to hear? Some, like, electro music? It's more to the right. Got it. Oh, is it that one? Oh no. Oh no. All the Craigasms. The Shrek-gasms. Taste. Cyberpunk has been real fun. I haven't played it in a couple days, but it's a good time. I'm pogging! Here it is, just pain. Pain. We like the pain. We like the pain. Anyway, it's a good song. We like the pain. Oh. Here we go. Let's go full steam ahead, huh? I could do with some music. I normally don't have music in case I want to clip anything for TikTok, because on TikTok I put on some other music, because then it's easier, you know. There you go. It's in the background now. But I like streaming with music. The PlayStation official channel keeps posting PS5 feature trailers. Are they planning to the real release or what? They're just making sure you're ready. They're just really trying to show like, hey, just so you know, bud. Hey, bud. Just so you know, PS5, huh? Did you know about the PS5? It's here. It's ooh. Dude, I keep on seeing like reviews, like trailers for games on my YouTube. And I'm like, I don't want to see this. I'm not gonna buy anything. Stop. Shush. Shoo. Get out of here. I don't care. Okay, it's a little bit to our left. Am I missing it? Oh, it's that. Okay, I'm just dummy thick without the thick, you know? Are you guys gonna either of you guys planning on getting a PS5? Dummy? 5 head. I'm planning to get a PS5 when it becomes real. Oh yeah? Nice. My girlfriend just got a PS4. And so I'm gonna live out my childhood by playing Sly Cooper again on it. Oh, and I want to play God of War, and I want to play Horizon Zero Dawn, and I want to play a whole bunch of stuff. I'm real excited for it. I can only play when I go over there, though. You know, it's like when you go over to your friend's house and they have all the fun consoles. It's like, yes! PS5 is real? I thought it was mad. Huh. A PlayStation to surpass Metal Gear. Huh. I'm trying to buy a PS5, but the scalpers keep on buying them before I can. And the clap of my booty keeps alerting the scalpers. Dude, I did a thing yesterday, and I just posted it on TikTok today, where I was doing a dumb Scooby impression, and I was just like sheesh Scoob, what are you doing out here with all that trip? And I made myself laugh so much. Oh, I'm so funny. I love me. I was like, that's a good bit. That's a good bit. You know what's funny? There's some states that have never gotten PS5 because of how little there are. Like some states, I mean, it's not just about America, right? There's also like the world. Like, has anyone in Britain gotten it? What about anyone in Sheboygan, huh? Does anyone in Sheboygan have a PS5 yet? Sheboygan is just a city in Michigan. I just like the name. I don't know what though. I feel like it's so strange. I know America is like a global superpower, right? But it's so weird when people on the internet act like this, whatever happens in the States is the only thing that matters, you know? Like, the internet is a worldwide thing. The internet is a worldwide thing. It's not just, hey, this is just... The internet is a worldwide thing, not just like America, you know? So it's always so weird when, like, Twitch a while back made a little post about like police brutality, right? And I guess it is kind of a blanket statement, but I was still like, this is only happening in the States. It was like, oh, this is happening and this is awful. And it's like, yeah, you can always respond to global events, but just like, it feels like a lot of American news is the only thing that gets talked about. And whenever you talk about like free speech on the internet, everyone's like, it's my right. And it's like, dude, I live in Britain, or like I live in India, you know? We don't have the same rules. And everyone's like, oh, but it's my free right to own gun. It's like, bruh, in UK, we don't own guns. And like, it's illegal to have a knife on you sometimes or whatever, you know? Everyone just thinks that the internet is America, and it's so strange. Have you seen the new Ratchet and Clank gameplay? The graphics look amazing. I have. It's kind of wild. Isn't it wild, right? You have this cartoony game, and then it's just super high fidelity world. And I'm like you have these cartoon characters interacting with ray-casted material, and I'm just like, what is happening? This is wild. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just wild. I remember playing Ratchet and Clank on the PSP. Nice. PlayStation Portable. I love that. I never had a PSP. My only portable thing was a DS. I had a Game Boy and a DS, and the Game Boy I got Pokemon Red was my first game. Heck yeah, dude. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Those were my first few games on the Game Boy. And really all I used my DS for was for Pokemon. We're going northwest. We're gonna have to dodge a couple things on the way. Bum 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 ba-dum ba. Ba-da ba ba ba-dum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba. Ba-da ba-da ba-da. Ba-da ba-da ba. Bum bum ba. Dum ba. My first real gamer moment is the DS. Nothing else, just the DS. Oh, really? New Ratchet and Clank Night City looking better than Cyberpunk. It'll probably play better too. Like Project Red, you put out a half-baked game. I'm sorry. I apologize to say it, but frame rate go brr. Yeah, I mean, the glitches are hilarious, but you know, not when it impacts the gameplay. What I like to do is, if in Cyberpunk, the cars aren't great yet because they're still working on stuff. If you get on a car and you drive as fast as you can down a freeway, no cars will ever spawn. You can go fast enough that you'll see cars in the distance, but when you get close enough, they disappear instead of actually loading in, because the game's trying to load in the world and doesn't care about the cars. So it's almost great because now you don't have to care about like running into other cars and traffic, because if you just go as fast as you can get from point A to point B real quick. It's real nice. And there also is fast travel, which is weird. There we go. Glenn Gatsby. Big B. Nice. But what I like to do in Cyberpunk is if you get into a car or a motorcycle, you can actually drive into other people's cars. Because the AI doesn't know what to do, you can just keep on ramming them. And all the cars, unless you throw a grenade at them, and shoot them up, the cars are really, really durable. I rammed my motorcycle into a truck, and I was like glitching inside of him for like a good 20 minutes. And my motorcycle caught fire, but it never blew up. It was absolutely wild. Just the durability of the Cyberpunk cars. And I've had the most fun with that so far. Maybe not the most fun, but I've had a lot of fun with that so far. Is just driving my car into other cars and the NPCs not knowing what to do. I got an NPC stuck in like a ditch before, and he was just like, I don't know what to do. As he's just backing up and reversing and driving and reversing and going forwards and reversing and going forwards and reversing. Just like, yeah, this is a good game. It's a good game. It's pretty good. I really hope that this guy doesn't go near us. We could go south and go to Plunder Outpost. I'm just trying to cash in without having to deal with that guy. And I think we're honestly, yeah, we're gonna Tokyo drift this real quick. We're gonna turn right around. In 27.7, cars cannot blow up. Yeah, they can. They for sure can. I've definitely thrown a grenade at cars before and watched them blow. Can we appreciate how good console graphics have become though? They've become real good. I mean, this game is on console, and it looks so pretty. It looks pretty on this too, but if only I had a better PC. Dude, I hope someday the graphics card prices go down. Like, I'm not trying to make a new thing, but I look at stuff, and even to get an old graphics card like the one I have now, to get another 970 GTX 970 that I got in like 2018 or whatever, they're still ridiculously priced because now people use them for Bitcoin mining or for cryptocurrency mining. Never can get 144 hertz. My screen is 60 hertz, and that's cool because I've just had Dell monitors from Office Spaces for the longest time, and this is my first like gaming monitor, so I can kind of sometimes see the 60 frames if my computer can deal with it. I think it would be fun to get a 120 hertz monitor and, you know, have high frame rates. Would be cool. Not necessary, but would be cool someday. Of course, we probably all have our dream, maybe not dream computers, but like our dream setup, you know? I wanna have raycasted Minecraft, you know? Is that too much to ask? Maybe. You know, I say that, and I am also 60 hertz. It's just sometimes you don't see it, you know? Sometimes you can obviously see when it goes down to 30, but like sometimes you don't see the 60 hertz compared to my two monitors. Graphics card prices are now the primary reason I want a PS5 instead of a PC. Yeah, that's fair. Unless you get a pre-built computer, I've heard. Pre-builts are fine. Pre-builts come with graphics card and everything. And like, I've always been a proponent for making stuff yourself. Because if you make a computer yourself, you know, you get the experience, you get the fun, and it's like making a Lego character, you know? The head is the monitor, the chest is the motherboard, the RAM are the arms, the graphics card is the legs, you know? All that stuff. You just kind of put them together. The power supply is the crotch, I guess, is a part of like a Lego character. PS5 is also limited on what it does, and the PC can legit do whatever you want. Yes. That is very true. That is very true. One of the things that I've learned is that next time, if I ever make another PC, I would like to make a streaming PC, because I pretty much, the past 2 PCs that I've built, and I only ever have built 2, it was cool to do it, but both PCs I made for gaming. And what I've realized is that I can play games reasonably well. I can play games at a pretty good frame rate, pretty good quality. But when I try to also stream it, it does not enjoy that. So, but there are some things you can do. Like there's, I think, some of the new... I think Intel or AMD now has this new thing that's like good for streaming. I know there's a new graphics card. Like some of the new NVIDIA stuff is good for streaming. Like you want to get an NVIDIA like for RTX voice so that you can have like a AI or AI based sound cancellation, and also just like helps you out with a whole bunch of other stuff too. Anything else in this pile of junk? Oop. Is this? Sure, why not? I'll pick up a bad gunpowder barrel that definitely won't kill me. Ram go like stream? Brr. It's just, I've realized that if you're gonna make a PC for gaming, that's fine. But if you're gonna also try to use that same PC to stream at the same time, it's gonna have a little bit of a hard time unless you have very high-end stuff. And I tend not to. Wait, what is that? It's to our left and behind us. Castaway Isle? I want to turn in my stuff. Whatever. We're on a straight path. We're good. As long as we don't run into any rocks. We'll be fine. I thought all those lights meant that it could be like an outpost, but... PS5 is cheaper, and honestly, I mostly like the immersive gaming experience of a PS5. Oh, I was trying to get a cinematic shot. Because of the controller, mostly more than the PC. Yeah, the haptic feedback, or at least the feedback controller, where like you can like feel the triggers. Like when you shoot a gun, and if it's like full auto, you feel your finger going pew 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 pew. Or like I like that idea. That's super cool. Not super necessary, but it's like it's cool. Doesn't mean I don't want it. Oh, talking about stream. Is 1800 bitrate good enough? Yeah, that's fine. I tend to stream around, oh boy, I don't even know. But like that chart that I kind of told you, yeah, it's good enough. You might not be able to play. The bitrate will condense the pixels on your screen into smaller pixels, into groups, right? So if you play a game that has a lot of sparks and stuff, that's gonna ruin your bitrate there for a second. Or just like, because your computer's gonna have to deal with all of these moving pixels, right? If everything is moving all the time, each pixel, it's gonna blur that. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's not that it's gonna look worse, it's just gonna blur everything, kind of, as best as it can. But Moquez, you know, try out a stream and make sure you have your stream saved on your stream settings, and then look back at your stream and see how it is. PC and console both have goods and bads, to be honest. Yeah, that's fair. For console, you know, the games are good, but you have to buy every game. You know, on PC, it feels like you can get a lot of games for free pretty easily, I would argue. And for consoles, you have to pay for online, whereas PC, you don't have to. Because you already pay for internet. You're paying for internet twice with a console. I find that the dumbest thing is being like, we know you pay for internet, but now we're going to make you pay for internet to use this console. And it's like, screw you. And unless you play single-player games, and even so, some single-player games require internet, which is so annoying. I hate that a lot of AAA games nowadays require internet access for you to even play it. I hate that. I hate that so much. I want to be able to do things offline. I want to be able to do things on my own time. I don't want to need to update or do anything else. Just stop. I want to be able to play it in a cabin in the woods. What's that guy doing, huh? What's that guy doing, huh? What's this guy doing, huh? What's he doing, huh? Cool, cool, cool. I thought I heard someone. I thought I heard someone. Well, they're here to attack. We'll see what we can do, huh? We have an explosive. They don't know that, or maybe they do. We have an explosive. They are obviously probably not friendly. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. We're gonna switch to the shotgun here, and I'm gonna focus up a little bit so I can win, or at least get out safely. Now here's the thing. There's kind of an advantage to being chased, rather to being the chase E instead of the chaser, because, right, I can hop onto their ship and anchor them, and now they're further away. Whereas it's harder for them to get to me. They're trying. Oh, there he goes. Is he gonna make it? He didn't make it. But he's trying. Trying to do something. Oh. Let me just stand in the fire and then douse it on myself. They're trying. We don't have any food. We don't have a whole lot of food, huh? I feel nervous, you know. This is always scary when you have to deal with other players. Especially after just, you know, you're just trying to play. If we keep on going away from them, they're gonna have to turn. They're gonna eventually get farther and farther away. Oh, well, that got me, but we're okay. We're okay. The ship's on fire. That's not the end of the world. He just keeps on firing himself, huh? We're turning to the left, which might be bad. We need to straighten out first before we deal with the fire. The fire isn't really a problem. I think it can kill our mast, which is real bad. But, oh no, the fire might blow up. The fire might blow up my explosive barrel. I need to get that off. I need to get that off real quick. I need to get that off very, very quickly if we haven't already blown up here. How we doing? Okay. I need to not be on fire if I'm gonna get this. I also, again, need to put out the fire. Okay. So, covert ops, let's go. Where's their ship? Oh, I missed. Well, there goes that barrel. That's a bit rough. They're still chasing, but we can always try to just hop off and get into their ship. Well, that'd be them shooting themselves onto the ship. Oh, I've run aground. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe the skeleton ship that's next to us, they might get aggroed. Hopefully on them. Hopefully. But now we have a bad guy on our ship. This is probably how the stream gonna end. We're gonna lose all of our stuff, but that's okay. We got a little bit of stuff. I just didn't see them at the island, and then they've outplayed me. That's okay. That's okay. My heart's pumping. I'm still nervous. Okay, let's see how much damage there is. Fire, that's fine. If you scuttle the ship, does that make it immediately die? I think that makes it immediately die. Well.
Make it quick.
We'll see if they can take everything. It's just, I have a lot of small skulls. Okay, pull out your sword, first thing. Oh, I don't hear burning. We might be sunk. We might be sunk. Was it that much anyways? I had like a couple skulls, a couple chests. Not anything super important. I was just trying to get the skulls. But you know, that's okay. That is part of the game, is that you can take other players' treasure. And I should have been a bit more attentive, and that's okay. Yeah. Let's see if we can cause them some trouble, huh? So you can hear when people walk up onto the ladder. So I'm just trying to freak him out a little bit and be like, which side is he going to come up on, huh? That's fair. Tried to shoot. Tried to scoot. Didn't quite do it. He's too good of a shot. He don't miss. Oh. That's okay. Did he one-shot me? No, he shot me a little bit early when I was in the water.
Sharky How big are your nuts, man?
Did they die too? Did they die too? They didn't die too, did they?
Man, how big are your nuts? I want to...
I don't think they died. That wasn't me. That was that was other people that died on the same server. Well, okay. Well, look at that. Chaos Emerald. I could chase them down. I don't know exactly where I was. I could chase them down. I'm not gonna. We're gonna be done for the day, I think. Set it ablaze. Sing a song. And be done. That shoot was weird. Yeah, he had the angle, you know? Blah, blah. You can't always be a pro gamer, you know? Sometimes you gotta let other people be the pro gamers. You know, I'm a support, you know. If I let other people take my stuff, then they'll feel better, right? That's all. That's all. Better song. Better song. That's fine. Yeah, so I think once this ship burns down, I think this is where I'm going to end today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was fun. Hope you didn't have me to help you out. It's definitely easier for a 2-on-1. I feel like that guy might have been with another person. I thought that I only saw one person, but it definitely felt like there was two. Because he wouldn't shoot himself off if he was just gonna... He wouldn't shoot himself off of his boat if he was the only person, right? I wouldn't. I wouldn't shoot my... If I'm chasing someone down, I wouldn't shoot myself while I'm alone. I also wouldn't go into someone's boat if I'm a one-person crew. Maybe they would be... Maybe they felt more cocky and more confident in it. Yeah, there was two. And that's hard to deal with, you know. A 2v1 is rough in any capacity. I've done it before, not good. There you go. Tomorrow, by the way, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming, and tomorrow's May 1st. And I was kind of talking about this a little bit before. I had mentioned it. People are going to be playing Titanfall 2 to kind of show Respawn, the people that made it, that like, hey, you should make a third game, and people still love this game. And so I'm going to be playing a little bit of that. I tried it a little bit out another day ago just to make sure it works. And if you're interested, don't buy Titanfall 1, buy Titanfall 2, because Titanfall 1, the servers don't work. So I paid $8 for like a cool intro, and then nothing else. But the second game works. We'll try out some multiplayer, and maybe we'll try out the campaign. Because from what I've heard is that the campaign for Titanfall 2 is super cool. It's a super interesting campaign. So I would love to stream that. We'll probably not get all the way through it, but I would like to at least start it. Could be nice. So that's going to be what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Dude, it's awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait. Maybe we'll do that, and then near the end we'll try some multiplayer after we've warmed up with the campaign. You loved it? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I did make a follower alert for Titanfall, and it would think it's just the Scorch voice line of like friendly Titan on board. And I was like, I like that. I like that. I looked through the voice lines and I was like, that's a good one. I tried to look up if there was any like Attack on Titanfall memes, and like there's a few. Much less though than you would think. But Attack on Titanfall like feels like it fits so well. I'm sorry, Storm, can you not? I'm trying to burn down my boat and you're gonna put it out. You should use the one at the end of the Titanfall 2 campaign line. The skies belong to me or something. What is that, Viper? Also, Apex Legends now has a new character named Valkyrie who like... In her cinematic, there is a Titanfall. And I always forget that Titanfall and Apex are in the same universe. They're like in the same universe. So I was like, oh, I was playing Titanfall 2 a little bit, and I'll talk more about this tomorrow. But I was playing a little bit, and I was like, oh man, like this sounds exactly like when you play Apex. So like, man, this gun plays exactly like the gun, because it is the same gun. Whenever you knock people, it's the same sound. Whenever you like I was using the R301, which is the same vibe. But when did I get finisher moves? I'm like, what? Nice. And there it goes. The SS McThickums sinks again into the ocean, ending our voyage, where there she will rest until we awaken her for more adventures soon. Back to the sea, to where she belongs. Oh, she's back. Oh, she's just saying hi. Okay. She's just saying hi. She's just like, what? You missed me yet? Oh, yeah, you're good. There she goes. Then she blinks. All right. I'm gonna hop out here. I will. Next song. Next song. You know, this barely works. I can hit play and pause, but I can't hit next song. Sure, we can start with the same song that we began at. I'm gonna hop out here. Thank you guys for hanging out and playing with me. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna go eat a little bit, and then Moikez, I will text you in a little bit, all right? I need to eat some lunch. I'm running on fumes here. I need some actual, a little bit more fuel here to get me going. But Moikez, thank you for hanging out, and Duckflush, I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend if I don't see you again, all right? Sorry for my eye. Hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll be back later, all right? I'll see you. Stay frothy. Ba